Welcome to today's video. You are a person who would be stuck on what you wanted your teenagers to be done. As a parent, there were many questions running in your mind with the changing technologies. But I am here to tell you that if you can able to reprogram your teenager's mind, they will be able to perform much better. When I was a teenager, I done or undergone a similar process like this, which has able to make me as a student that has come across all the odds. The peer groups that were associating with me told that Eldo, you cannot do it. But I proved what my peer groups told that I cannot. And it was only because of the reason that I had a stronger mind within me on what are the things that I need to do for the future. And it happens because of the change in the mindset. And mindset as a part can play 90% of the game, and 10% has been only associated with the skill set and the tool skills that gets associated with. So in order to move forward, I in this particular video, I'm going to tell you about the 6 things that can help you as a parent to reprogram your teenager's mind so that they become much more confident of what are they been going, what are things that they need to do it for the future. Because in the institution that they have been studying, there won't be any concept of telling what to study and what not to study, and what are the intention of this particular studies, and what is the disadvantage if you don't study. So I am here to break it down through the power of mind. The first important concept is nothing but controlling the inputs. As a parent, you should be well aware of what all are the inputs that's going into your teenager in terms of the information and in terms of the food. When information has been getting as an input, the most important thing is that the percentage of scrolling in the social medias. In my phone, I deleted all my social media apps. If you are a parent who has given your child the mobile phone, it's high time for you to stop all the social media apps. And there should be a specific time to consume the information. Maybe 30 minutes in every 24 hours is much more enough. And if you are able to control that inputs, the mind will be performing in a manner that they are able to produce much more than they expected, because most of the teenagers are only producing 30% of the brain activities. If they wanted to produce, the brain needs to be sharper, and in order for the brain to sharpen, the information input should be controlled. The child should be given a lesson that the child will be successful in the future only if they produce more rather than they consume. The consumption should be limited to 20 to 25%, where the other 80% or 75% should go in for the production. What they have been producing in terms of a child in the academics, in the co-curricular activities, in the family relationship that they are holding, in the spirituality portion. And the second sort of input is the food inputs. Rather than you as a parent giving all sorts of junk, you should be well aware of what the correct nutrition for your child is. Like what is a proper diet. Even when recording this video, I am in a proper diet on what are the inputs that I need to take in in order to achieve the success. When I was a student, I was knowing what are the inputs because I had been admitted to a academy other than my school, which was being called as a training academy for the professionals. Like NDA students used to come and prepare for the exams. Like many major competitive exams used to get prepared over here. And one of the most important aspect that they always used to control is the food aspect. What is going inside should be well aware of what you have been taking or your teenager has been taking. As a parent, start guiding on the inputs, food inputs, what they wanted to take in terms of the nutrition rather than going for a junk. And coming to the second important mind shift that can help your teenager is that change the circle of the friends that your teenager is surrounded with. If they have been surrounded with a group of people who are binge watching the social screens, it's high time for you as a parent to change it up. If they are being associated with their friends telling that, oh, exams are very difficult, we cannot study in the exams and get a good score, you should change the particular circle of friends. If they have been associated with their friends that telling that spirituality and all are not being enough important in this changing world, you as a parent should change the particular circle of friends, because it always been said that your child is the average of the 5 people that they associate with. If your child is having a problem, it is not that your child is having the particular problem. It is because of the associations that they are creating such sort of problems. So it's also important to create right associations for your child, teenager, so that they improve as a child. So I always associate with the friends in which I always aspire for. Like I used to attend a lot of conferences as a part of my journey, so that the nature of friends, the nature of vision that they share always aspire me to live up. So this when selecting a particular set of friends, it's always important that are they aligning with your visions? Are you improving as a teenager? So it's a parent's duty to see whether they've been engaged in a good set of friends or they have been into the mediocre groups. And the third important aspect when coming to changing the mindset of a teenagers is that helping them to listen to the particular video of The Stranger's Secret. It was proposed to me by one of my mentors, and it's a Earl Nightingale video, 30 minutes video, where it will actually rewire your teenager's mind. Even now I'm hearing that particular audio every day, and if your teenager can listen to the particular audio every day, it will completely rewire themselves, rewire in terms of their aspirations, rewire in terms of where they wanted to go in life, rewire on how a purpose can be developed in a teenager. And that particular audio has been same for all classes of people, because the aspiration level, the intentions that they wanted to develop, how to approach the particular game, all is been covered in the particular 30 minutes video. And I am advising it to hear it every 30 minutes only because of the reason that, every day once is only because of the reason that mind can be distracted from time to time. From second to second, mind can be distracted. In order to recoup the mind, in order to recoup your mind, the child's, the teenager's mind, it's high time that you need to advise your child that every day when they are going for a walk, when they are going for a recreational activity, when they have been traveling back from a tuition class or something like that, they need to hear this particular audio from time to time, so that it will actually reprogram that your teenager's mind in thinking clearly. The fourth important aspect on how your teenager can be made into a greater leader by recouping the mind aspect is that try practicing your teenagers to write goals. Even I am writing goals every day. Like 20 pages of goal every day can rewire your child's progress. I'll share a small analogy that my mentor used to tell about this particular goals. When he was traveling to airport with his child, at a particular juncture, he forgot that he had not taken his son's Aadhaar card. Then there was no time to go back to home and collect the particular Aadhaar card, and if the Aadhaar card was not being reproduced in the airport, the son wouldn't be admitted to take up the flight. So what he decided was that he had asked the driver to stop into a nearby print shop. He had gone into the email, he had taken the printout of the particular Aadhaar card and gone to the airport, and he was able to fly. The analogy that I'd like to share, or he shared with me, was that when after that taking the particular print, he had shot 10 more print shops, and what he was getting focused, he got it up. So when writing goals, it is the same aspect that needs to be replicated. As if like when your child, teenager is able to write goals, they will see higher opportunity within themselves. They will see higher opportunity in terms of the relationship that they have with the parents. They will see higher opportunity in terms of the career that where they wanted to go in their life. They will see higher opportunity with the health aspect in terms of what nutrition they wanted to take, what are the things. Actually, when writing goals, it is the operating system of the particular brain. Like the neurons trigger what they wanted or what they actually wanted to take up in life. It can actually change the personality within which they wanted to move in their life. And the fifth aspect when coming to rewiring your brain is something but listening to the affirmations. And affirmation is like every day you should listen to your own voice. Try giving your child the set of affirmation which can help them in moving forward in the journey. Like the set of affirmations, when you go to Google, you can search affirmation in terms of the health, career, relationship, spirituality, everything, and make it as a point that they record their own voice. Your teenager record their own voice, and they listen to the particular voice every day. Even I am doing it right now, which has actually helped me to rewire my brain to look at the world in a much wider manner. Earlier, before I was listening to this affirmation, I was seeing the world in a narrow manner, which has helped me right now to see the world in a wider manner, to get the things on what I wanted to do, what I actually really wanted, being good at are the things that I really wanted to do. So listening to the affirmation is one of the very important aspect on where you wanted to go in your life. And the sixth important mindset shift that every teenager should be undergoing is that the embracing the minimalism. Often parents give the best for their child or overload the child with many things. With the less they have, the much higher they should produce. Even if you look at my wardrobe, I have a minimalistic set of dress that I wear it every day. So the minimalism can produce larger results. As a parent, you should give the indication that what are things that they wanted to do in their life is a result of the minimalism. It's not the overloading, or it's not giving the expensive things to your teenagers. In short, these are the things that you need to give as a parent the best, as the things that you always recommend on what they wanted to become. Because the less they have, the much higher they are going to produce in their life. And that is how greater teenagers are being molded for the future. So these are the 6 aspect or 6 mindset shift that you as a parent should inculcate in your teenager, so that you are in the proud state of parent. Just as a portion of recouping, the first one is controlling the information inputs as well as the food inputs. The second one is the changing the circle of friends which they wanted to go or they wanted to aspire for. Third is the listening to the audio of the called The Stranger's Secret in the World by Earl Nightingale. Fourth one is writing down the goals so that they see the future. And the fifth one is listening to their affirmation in their own voice. And the last one is embracing the process of minimalism. By doing this, you would see you just wanted to inculcate this sort of process in your teenager, and you could see a greater shift will be happening for your teenager in the coming years, in the coming weeks, in the coming days, and you will be so grateful that you had inculcated this sort of habits. And just come on to this. If you like this particular video, just press the like button and see you in the next video. Bye bye.